Will you please give a self-introduction?
Oh, my name is Youichi Ito. I work for small. Now I retired from Keio University in Tokyo, and then since 2 years ago, I work for a small university in the northern part of Japan called Akita International University.
And can you tell us, is this your first time to Singapore? Or
I've been here many times. Yeah.
And how are you finding the conference this year?
Oh, quite a few. Many people come and participate in the convention. I think it was very successful.
Can you tell us about your participation this year, and have you presented research, and what other research are you looking forward to seeing or have seen?
Looking forward, yeah, I gave a talk about what I have been doing, the influence of the atmosphere of the whole nation involving mass media, not only mass media, but the mass media participating in creating the atmosphere of the whole nation, and then how they affect policy changes or changes of public opinion, and that kind of subject. And it is empirical research. I did a lot on that subject.
Thank you very much. Could you please introduce yourself?
I'm Robert Craig. I'm a professor of communication at the University of Colorado in Boulder in the U.S.
Can you tell us about your participation this year and what research you've been working on and presenting here at ICA?
Yes. Much of my work has to do with the foundations of communication as a discipline of study. And one of the things that's particularly exciting about being at a conference here and making contact with a lot of scholars from the Asian and Pacific region is the sort of rapid rate at which the discipline is forming in this region, with a lot of new institutions and new departments and schools forming. And there's a lot of interest in questions about what is the nature of the discipline and so forth. And so I find it very interesting to talk with colleagues from around the world about those issues.
So Singapore 2010 was a great location for ICA, would you say?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Is this your first time here? Have you had a chance to see the city, or what are your impressions?
It is my first time here, and I've been largely in the conference still, but I'm looking forward to seeing more of the city, especially over the weekend when the conference is done.
Okay, thank you. Could you please do a self-introduction?
I'm Sandra Ball-Rokeach. I'm a professor at the Annenberg School for Communication and Journalism at the University of Southern California.
And can you tell us about your participation at the conference this year, the research you presented or have been looking forward to seeing, and just overall the conference this year?
I have way too much participation. I'm involved in 3 different papers, and I'm a respondent on 2 different sessions. And I find that kind of fun because one of the sessions is a games session that involves colleagues in Japan who are using games as a way to promote civic engagement. And civic engagement has been a big research interest of mine, but I know nothing at all about games. So it'll be fun.
And how about Singapore? Have you been here before, or what's your impression of the city?
Well, I got one day with a guide, and I enjoyed very much getting around and learning about the water system of Singapore, which is really amazing. You know that about 50% of it has the catchment areas under the sidewalks, which I think is amazing. We could learn a lot from them.
And can you also, when you first heard that ICA was going to be held in Singapore, what were your thoughts on that, other than a long plane flight, perhaps?
It was a long plane flight, but I thought it would be great. I agree completely with Bob Craig that it's exciting to see the emergence and rapid emergence and evolution of communication studies in Southeast Asia and Asia more generally. So,
okay, thanks a lot. Thank you.